5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Pierce Field in Tyngsboro for this matchup between Littleton Tigers and the Tyngsboro Tigers. I'm Mark Croy, along with John Kazanjian.
How are you doing tonight? Good to see you after a week off.
Yeah. So as you see there on the screen, this is a battle of the 1-4 Tigers. We'll see which Tiger wins tonight. But looking at, they're pretty evenly matched on paper. If you could see there, the points per game average for Littleton 14.2. They're giving up 28.8. And Tyngsboro, points per game average, 17.8, and they're allowing 29.6. So,
and that average has gone way up for Littleton in the last few weeks after two back-to-back blowouts on the road, Lunenburg and, of course, Clinton last week.
We'll look at the scores. There it is. Last week they lost 43-7 after a 44-8 loss to Lunenburg. So giving up over 40 points the last 2 weeks in a row. Hopefully they can turn things around here and get back on track. I think it should be a good game tonight.
Yeah, I talked to Coach East earlier today. He mentioned that, these are two evenly matched teams. Obviously the records and scoring is showing that. Clearly last week there was a, Gregory Duchesne had his opportunity to start at quarterback. Had a rough start. Picked 6 on the second possession. And just has really struggled. Brady DeCoste came back in the second half, played decently enough for them to get a late score. But
so who do you think will get the start tonight?
Tonight's definitely going to be Brady DeCoste back under center.
All right. As we take a shot at the field here, you can see that Littleton's out there in the woods, kind of getting ready. It's turned into a beautiful night here in Tyngsboro as Tyngsboro Tigers take the field, wearing their home reds.
It looks like it's senior night here at Tyngsboro.
It is. They won't be doing that at halftime. They'll be doing that after the game.
And Littleton will be celebrating our seniors next week on the 21st for our last home regular season game.
Yep, and that'll be against
West Bridgewater.
So we've never faced them before. That's a new opponent for us.
Yeah, it's so far away that they're not even going to have the JV teams play on Monday. Figured it wasn't worth it, but about an hour and 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'm glad that one's home.
Me as well.
Trying to do the away games as well, but it's a lot easier when it's along the Route 2 corridor or someplace around there.
It should be interesting to play that team. We know nothing about them. They know nothing about us, I would imagine, except for what we see on the record.
Yeah.
So it should be an interesting last
So
game.
Do you know anything about Tyngsboro, some of their players or anything? Have you heard anything?
Yeah, we were just talking to the announcer here, mentioned that Gamet was one of their big. Gamet was one of their big players. He's not going to be in tonight, so that's a big loss for Tyngsboro. Their quarterback is Bryce Goulet and Jimmy O'Keefe. Both play both ways. Adam Durant and Anthony Nicosia will be all over the field on both sides as well. Big parts of their team. And Gavin Hare is their main running back. Number 23. So, much bigger sized team as far as a number of players.
Yeah.
For Tyngsboro.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome
the Littleton
to Erman L. Pierce
Tigers
Junior Field
way
here
outnumbered
at
again.
High School. For tonight's matchup,
So I'm not sure who's watching this live, but because we never know sometimes. When we're home, we know we can go live. We have a good connection there in the booth. But when we're away, we have to rely on different things that's out of our control. But tonight we were able to get a hardline connection, so hopefully it's coming through nice and clear for you folks around the country. Stop for our national
We have our national anthem here.
back to live action here at Pierce Field in Tyngsboro. As we said earlier, it did rain for most of the day, but it stopped, I guess, around 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, somewhere in there. And
the captain's meeting at midfield.
the field is pretty dry.
Brian
Surprisingly,
Reese,
it's not.
number 55,
I don't think that's going to be an issue
Montgomery,
tonight, which is good.
number 59,
Yeah, the turf
Thomas
fields, they
Hanson,
handle the rain very well, and
and number 5, Mark
Littleton.
Frizzoli. Your Tigers, number 2, Adam
It was
Durant,
nasty rain
number
all day,
5,
but it
Jimmy
was a
O'Keefe,
beautiful night.
and number
Absolutely
54,
beautiful night for
Luke
football.
McHugh.
Coin toss is getting ready to take place here. Tyngsboro's captains are Adam Durant, number 54, Luke McHugh, and number 5, Jimmy O'Keefe.
And who's the extra captain out this week for Littleton?
The extra captain out there looks like, and I can't see him, of course, from here, but you have
155, 5, and 59.
5. Mark Frizzoli is the extra captain this
Okay.
week. Pasta Frazzol, as we called him back in the day.
Tyngsboro has won the toss. So they
Look at
elected to receive.
Tyngsboro has won the toss and elects to receive. Littleton will defend the north goal.
All right, so the defense gets put to test right away.
Yep.
After being pretty much run over the last 2 weeks, anything would be an improvement. The Lunenburg game and the Clinton game were both put out of reach by halftime. Looking forward to what hopes to be a game that's back and forth and evenly matched here.
So I don't see too many injured players on the sideline for Littleton. That's a good sign, right?
Yeah, the only injury I can think of is Alex De Lorenzo, who had the broken wrist. I believe he's out for the rest of the year. I'm trying to see if I see him on the sideline. I do not right now. I'm going to keep an eye out for him. Oh, yeah, there he is. He is there in just street clothes while he's wearing his jersey, but no pads, so he is out again tonight.
All right.
Good, number 12, Tyler Branco, ready to kick off, the freshman. Been doing some okay things. Very good athlete on the JV, starting JV quarterback for Littleton, and they've had their work cut out for him, but Tyler stood out as a playmaker and someone that's
Tyler Branco tees it
ready
up
to
for
step up to
Littleton.
the varsity level next year, it looks like.
Durant and O'Keefe back deep for Tyngsboro.
That kick stays in bounds.
Oh,
It looks like it went out of bounds. That will be a illegal procedure penalty. Kick
too
going out of
bad.
bounds.
It almost went out of the end zone, which would have been pretty good.
Yeah, it would have been a touchback if that had taken place, but instead it's going to start either at the 40 or 35-yard line here. Good field position for Tyngsboro to start. Not what Littleton wanted.
Well, on defense, Littleton has been led by, I think, Zach Milner.
Yeah, number 10, Zach Miller, has been all over the ball this year. Every time we've been doing games, that we're calling his name on
As
a
a result of
constant.
the penalty,
And he's
Tyngsboro
just
will
a
begin
sophomore,
their
which is
drive.
good.
First down, 10
Yeah,
yards
him
to
and his
go.
brother, Andrew Milner, are
From the
middle
35-yard
linebackers for
line.
Littleton, and they've been doing a fantastic job in the middle. You got Mark Frizzoli on the end, Thomas Kazanj on the D-line.
Handoff is off to the right side. Short
Gavin
game,
here
and
will carry
maybe
over the right side.
Yeah, that's number
Tackled by
43.
Teddy Hunt.
Gavin here, the running back, tackled by number 7, Teddy Hunt, for the first
Gain of
tackle.
2
So
on the play. Second
already a
and
good sign
8
by the
for
Littleton
Tyngsboro
defense.
from
Last week, their
37
teams were running
yards.
at will the week before, so just a 2-yard gain on the first down is a good start for Littleton.
All right, Tyngsboro is in a
Yeah,
two-back formation. Nice cut, but nowhere to run. Runs
That
into
was
the
number
wall.
66.
Here again with the carry.
Of course, she's not on
Tackle
our list,
made
but I
by
believe it's
number 65, King Crew.
65. Nope, that's not 65, King Prue. So 66, I believe, is Joey Taylor. I must not be on this list here. 66, Joey Taylor, I believe. I'll double check that for them, though, because that
Tyngsboro's
is a
still in
number
that eye.
not the
This
thing.
pitch number 23, and he's stretches it out, but good
Tackled by
pursuit
number 11,
by
John Woodward with the
Gavin
Nixon
Harris
tackle.
Left side.
that-
Number 3, Justin Mano came
Tacklers
flying in
including
from the
John Woodward
defensive
and Mark
backfield
Fasoli.
to force him outside. We got a 4th
All the way
and
up
4
in
here.
fourth
Yeah,
down
gained about 1
and
yard on that.
3
That was Gavin here.
for
Here?
Tyngsboro.
Here, Gavin here.
Here.
I know I had to get the correction from the announcer here. He was, that one's a tough one. I wanted to say here, but it is here.
Here. Got it.
Just the way it's spelled, I
So
guess.
Tyngsboro is going to go for it on their own field here. Why not? 1 and 4 teams going against each other.
Yeah, and we need Littleton. The Littleton stop. Oop, and they went to draw them off sides, and everybody on the Littleton defense jumped, and that's going to be a first down for Tyngsboro.
Penalty marker on the play, offside against Littleton.
Littleton got a little bit of taste of their own medicine.
That's a
Usually
5-yard penalty. That'll be enough.
they
put
to
one
of
move
those the
chains.
first
The
series.
drive continues.
You would think
First
Littleton
and
would be
10
ready for that. They've been
from the
practicing
Tyngsboro
against it all year.
46-yard line.
Not good discipline on the defense, and certainly not the way you want to start things off, giving them a free first down.
Shotgun now. Passes out into the flats.
Oh, to number 2. That
Goulet
was
pass complete to
Adam Durant, tackled by number 2, Evan Mano there with a great tackle for
Stop
a
on
no
the play
gain.
by Evan Mano. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 for Tyngsboro.
So as advertised so far, you can see that this is going to be an evenly matched game between these two teams. They're more of a chess match than we've seen the last 2 weeks.
That's okay with me.
It's okay with me. We were talking about other things last week at halftime, but by halftime.
That's right. All right, so again, shotgun. But the handoff is up the middle, number 23 here.
Tackled by everybody there.
Gavin here up the middle, dragging Littleton
Good
tacklers.
second effort by him to pick up about 5 yards there, maybe
Yeah.
6.
Gain of 7 on the play. 3rd
7,
down.
almost
and
there, Mark.
3
But
for Tyngsboro
everybody
in
on the Littleton
Littleton
defense kind of
territory
eventually got in on the
at the
tackle. But
47-yard line.
nice 5-yard run out right up the middle by Gavin here there. It was senior there for Tyngsboro on senior night.
All right, big 3rd down here for Littleton. Again, the same play.
There he is, Zach Milner with the tackle.
Looks like the
Gavin
push
here
there, the
with
forward
the carry.
motion may give
Zach
him
Milner with
close
the
to a
stop.
first down. We'll see.
He looks about a yard short there, which is going to be.
Gain of 2. 4th down.
Let's see if
and
Littleton
1
can stay
for Tyngsboro
disciplined here.
at the Littleton
You know they're going to try to get him to
35-yard line.
jump here, so we need to see some Littleton defensive players, maintain their ground here and give them a chance to make a play to stop them on 4th and 1.
I look for that same play right up the middle.
Yeah, it's been where a lot of teams have had a lot of success against
This
the
time they
Littleton
go
defense.
back to the eye,
Up
but
to
it is right up the middle to the fullback, number 5.
Jimmy O'Keefe
Jimmy O'Keefe up the
for
middle.
the first down.
Tackled by number 51, Delaney McCoy.
Looks like he got about
That is
3,
enough to move
4
the
yards on
chains.
that.
The Tiger drive continues. 1st and 10 from the Littleton 41-yard line.
So 61 is Joey Taylor. I don't know who 66 is. I'll find out. I'm not sure. So I'm helping the announcer here in stadium with some names. Run by number 5, Jimmy O'Keefe again
O'Keefe
for
on the carry.
5 yards. Looked like Evan Mano had the tackle there, number 55. First time we're calling his
Gain
name.
of 6 on the play. 2nd down and 4.
I got a pen
Littleton's.
for you.
Littleton is definitely, giving some ground here on the D-line. Back to the up back, O'Keefe again.
You keep it.
Thomas Kazanjian, number 59, and Zach Milner, number 10 on the tackle. It's going to set up a 3rd and very short.
O'Keefe on the carry again. Short gain. 3rd down, less than a yard for Tyngsboro.
Littleton's going to need to get in the backfield here. It's such a short amount of gain here. I expect to see a QB snaker given the up back O'Keefe again. They've had a lot of success already in the middle. Here's the quarterback keeper. He's going to have the first down.
Called that one, John. Good job.
Nostradamus' cloak has been put on my back there.
Goulet
I'll take
with
it.
the quarterback keep, and that is enough. for another Tyngsboro Tiger first down. The drive continues 1st and 10
So that's Bryce
from
O'Keefe.
the Littleton
Bryce
30-yard line.
Goulet, the junior quarterback for Tyngsboro, with the first down. Very slow-moving drive here. They're at the 30 of Littleton. It's always been a tough place to play up here for Littleton. Even the good teams had some very hard times up here. Oh, number 10, Zach Miller with another great tackle on the sweep.
Does a good job stretching those sweeps out.
Zach Milner.
It's up the middle, they're having a problem.
Yeah, that was number 23, Gavin here again on the sweep for a 1-yard loss.
Slight loss on
Yeah,
the
we'll
play.
take, Littleton will take
and
going to the
11
outsides
for
all day.
Tyngsboro
They have the
from the
speed
31-yard
and
line.
some really good athletes on the edge. They're giving up a lot of size in the middle, and that's where they've been having their success. Let's see if they continue to test that. That's going to be incomplete. That was number 4.
It could have been too that Tyngsboro just wanted to get over to the left side so that they could put 3 receivers and have a lot of room to run over there.
For Tyngsboro.
Yeah, that was intended for number 10, Joe Nicosia. It was incomplete, so it's going to set up 3rd and 11. So Tyngsboro going away with what was working, they tried to spread it out there and hit the receiver on the right side on the QB bootleg, but that was just a little too high and outside.
Got 5 receivers out, and it's going to be a draw play.
Oh, he's got plenty of room. Number 4.
Scrambles down
Bryce Goulet for a first down.
Bryce Goulet.
So they spread him out to give Bryce Goulet, the quarterback, a chance to line up their the Littleton D line more one-on-one, and had plenty of room on that left-hand side to go out and get the first down. So this drive's taken up already more
8
than
minutes
half
almost
of the first quarter. Yeah. Oop, it's number 23 here again on the left side. Tackle by number 5, Mark
Gavin here on the carry.
Frizoli. 61
Tackled
Joe
by
Taylor.
number
I see no
5,
reason
Mark
for
Frizoli.
Tyngsboro to go to the air right now.
Gain of 5 on the
we're
play.
fine with them going to the air. They haven't had much success there.
Inside the 10 and around the 7-yard line.
Do you know why is a 6 o'clock start for this game?
I don't know. Maybe because of senior night and they wanted to have it early.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
For the parents to not have a late drive home for all the family. So
Makes
we got
sense.
confirmation that was the case.
Yeah.
That was number 23, Gavin here, trying on the left side again. He's going to pick up the first down.
Gavin here
That'll be
over
first
the
and
left
goal.
side. That is enough for another first down. It is 1st and goal, Tyngsboro.
So let's see if Little can bend but not break
From
here
around the 3-yard line.
as they get their first and goal going here at the 3.
Could be like the Chicago Bears last night. I don't know if you watched any of that
I
game,
did
but
watch it. I did. Painful. Those
They would
Thursday night
drive,
games been
get in the
painful.
red zone and die out.
Back to Gavin here again.
Oh,
And it's the very, very far end of the field for us, so it's going to be hard to
Gavin
see. It looks
here
like John Woodward,
Tries the left side, comes
And-
up short.
Mark Frizoli on the tackle.
probably at the
2nd and goal for Tyngsboro.
So no
Frizoli
gain
on
on
the tackle for Littleton.
3.
This is a strange placement for a booth. We're down at like the 20-yard line instead of the 50.
Yeah,
It's
it looks like they
sometimes
put
hard to
it
see
where they
down
could.
the other end.
Yeah, very far from here, and us old guys, can't see as well as we could in our younger days.
True. Big push up the middle, and looks like Tyngsboro
Tyngsboro's
says they
trying
have
to
it.
convince them, and they
And it
are going
is.
to be a touchdown.
Touchdown, Tyngsboro.
Bryce Goulet sneaks it in
Yeah,
for
Bryce
the
Goulet,
Tyngsboro
the quarterback keeper.
So I knew I would be
touchdown.
saying the Tigers strike first. I just
Right, I was going
wasn't
to
sure
say
which one.
I'll take the Tigers and the points tonight for the
That's right.
for the bet. Seems to be a lot of Tigers in the this neck of the woods. Must have been back in the old days. Lots of Tigers roaming
Roam this
around.
area, yes. That's
Yes.
sure. So Tyngsboro's going to go for 2 here.
So we are definitely live. My brother in Florida. Hello, Joe. How are
All
you?
right.
He's
Hey,
watching.
Joe.
Said
Tyngsboro
the
lines up
foliage
for
is
2-point
beautiful. So
conversion.
Yep.
little taste of New England, Joseph. They're going to go for 2 here.
Just the quarterback's pitch right. Sweep.
And he
he's
got in.
Wow.
It didn't look
Snuck
like he
in
did.
at the last
Bryce
moment.
Goulet keeps it. The conversion is good.
Long
Your score,
drive.
Tyngsboro
Had
8,
Littleton probably a
Littleton
10,
0.
12 play drive there for.
It's probably a
for
smart
Tyngsboro.
move, too, by them because they know Littleton has a pretty good kicker. He doesn't miss much for the extra points, so why not go for 2? Senior night, you know.
Take the kicker out of the equation.
Yeah.
It's going to force Littleton to go for 2 when they get their touchdowns, which will hopefully all be on this next drive here.
Well, that drive took, like I said, 8 minutes to complete.
Yeah, very long drive. Most of the first quarter, they tick the clock down on almost every play clock, and probably exactly what Tyngsboro wanted to get. Nice ball control. Put the Littleton Tigers back on their heels. And force them to do something here.
Of course, the big play of that drive, I think, was the offsides penalty because,
Yep.
I don't know if Tyngsboro would have eventually gone for that had they not gotten the offsides.
Yeah, and Littleton's defense looked great those first 3 plays, and didn't look as good once they made that blunder.
Adam Durant tees it up for Tyngsboro.
Littleton's
Brian
defense.
Maurice back deep for Littleton.
I got a short kick, number 14. That's Nick Collins, I believe. Wrapped up around the 37-yard line, number 14.
Nick Brooks?
Nick Brooks. I've been calling him Nick Collins all year. I think I'd get it right one of these days. Nick Brooks has been playing very well on the JV level so far on both
Kick
sides
was
of the ball.
returned to
Another
the
player to look out for next year for sure for
38-yard
Littleton
line,
on the
where it
varsity
will be
level.
first down, 10 yards to go
Special
for
teams is,
Littleton.
where you'll see him mostly tonight.
I've been doing football games for cable companies since the 80s, late 80s. And I remember we'd pick a game of the week and we'd go around the whole area. It wasn't just Littleton games. And whenever Tyngsboro was on the map, we tried to get it around this time of year because it's such a pretty setting.
It is absolutely beautiful out there. So Brady DeCoste with the keeper there. And it's going to be a block in the back on Littleton for sure.
Ryan DeCoste.
Penalty
on
flag,
the carry,
unfortunately, there
tackled by
because that was a
Adam
nice
Durant.
little run by
Penalty
Brady
marker on
DeCoste.
the play.
You can see, trying to see who made the penalty there, but it was definitely a block in the back. It was the last player on the edge that would have caught him behind the backfield, but the block in the back definitely allowed him to get that 5-6 yard gain. There's a block in the back. I want to say that was number 2, Evan Mano.
Littleton.
I was told by Justin Mano that I needed to issue him an apology. The last time we were
That will move the ball back 10 yards.
we did a game was
It
in
will be
Lunenburg.
first
The
down
last
and
touchdown
20
on maybe one of the last
for
few
Littleton.
plays, and I said it was Teddy Hunt. It was not Teddy Hunt. It was Justin Mano with the touchdown. So
See,
my
at
apologies.
At least they're watching. That's great.
Yes, they're
And paying
watching
attention.
to
They
critique
don't
me.
watch with the sound turned down.
Mark Rizzoli in motion. The handoff goes to him, to Evan Mano, actually. Tackled by number 56.
Evan Mano on the carry.
Cole Latour looks like there with the tackle. For maybe a yard.
Tackle made by Caden Langenfeld.
Caden Langenfeld with the tackle.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 20.
So Littleton backing up already. Not going well, but let's see if they can get at least half of this back, make it somewhat manageable to pick it up on 3rd down. Brady DeCoste back under center tonight after, starting on the bench last week. Gregory DeShane got his chance and unfortunately didn't have it. Tough opponent as well. Clinton has been very good this year. It's going to be a timeout, Littleton.
I heard one of the Lunenburg guys when we were up there say,
Timeout.
you know how Littleton sometimes would do that play where they try to get someone to go offside. They
Congratulations to the Tyngsboro High School
don't.
golf team.
The linemen still stay down in that crouch position. And he was saying that's a long time
League Tournament
for linemen to
Championship on
stay like that.
Thursday.
Because then they get the new
Northern
play, and
Side in Townsend.
I don't know. What do you think of that?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, you're asking
They will compete
your
on
line
Tuesday
who needs
in the
to
MIAA
explode off the ball on the
Division II
snap
Central
to really hold
sectional tournament
that crouch position
at Maplegate Country Club
for
in Bellingham.
longer than they probably would like to. I don't think it really affects either way how they're going to play or perform, but it's certainly something that
Maybe it just
enables
affects
the penalties,
me.
more penalties.
When I sit like that
Oh,
for
yeah.
a while, I can feel it in about 30 seconds.
Oh yeah, I'd be definitely. I mean, when I'm from standing here for 2 hours, I
Second down
limp
and
back to the
20
car.
for Littleton.
So I couldn't imagine being like they are.
All right, here we go. Still 2nd and 20.
Let's see what Coach Easter came up with on the timeout there.
I don't know,
Probably
whatever
saw
it is,
something.
he's changing it. Coast quick out.
The wide receiver screen to number 2, Evan Mano again for
Nice
a very
tackle
short
by
pass.
number
Pass complete
3.
to Evan Mano.
Yeah, number 3, that's
Tackle on the
Keaton
play by
Langenfeld
Caden Langenfeld.
with the tackle.
Short gain on the play.
So it's going to be 3rd and about 18, 17 for Littleton.
Looking
Third
at the
down and
Tyngsboro
17
sideline, I
for
can see
Littleton from
some of the
30-yard
quarterback
line.
is warming up with some of the junior players who are, helping out. They help out with the water bottles and the, things like that, running the tees off and on the field.
Yeah, it's fun to do. Those little guys, they love being on the sideline, being part of the team.
All right, 3rd down, still 20. It's time.
And off to Brian Maurice around the left side.
It's dragged down by number 6.
About 3 yards. It's going to set up 4th and 15
Maurice
or
on
14
the carry
here.
around the left side. Gavin Familia with the stop. Short gain on the play. 4th down and 15 for Littleton.
So it
So-
looks like the punting unit will come out.
Let's see if the practice has made the long snapping and kicking execution go a little bit better than it has. Certainly much improved since the first few games lately. John Woodward, number 11, is the long snapper. Not a fun job to have. Not the easiest thing in the world to do. This guy's in the NFL as the quarter comes to an end. That's all they do and get paid millions of dollars.
First quarter, your score.
Well, that was a
Tyngsboro 8,
quick
Littleton
quarter.
0.
Let's talk about this week in Littleton sports. We've got it's kind of seasons are wrapping up, John. Boys and girls cross country have their final meets this week.
Coached by Casey Caldenberg, who's doing a wonderful job coming off that championship with the track and field team in the spring.
Yeah, so the boys are 4-2, the girls are 5-1. Boys varsity golf is 13-2. I believe that's Todd Shoemaker's team.
Yeah, an excellent season by the Littleton Tigers for their golf team. I'm not sure how they normally do, but that's a very good record this year.
It is. Field hockey is 8-4-2. They play Tyngsboro and Lunenburg next week. Boys soccer is 4-6-3. They play Tyngsboro and Tohoto. Tyngsboro's at home, a night game. But here's the thing I want to focus on. It's the girls soccer. Girls soccer is 15-0. They've outscored their opponents 83-8. And they've got their last 2 games. One against Tyngsboro, that's away. But Thursday night's home under the lights against Tohoto. So come on out and support the undefeated girls team.
Yeah, and that team is stacked this year. So hopefully a long, deep run into the postseason for them.
All right, back to game action. DeCoste is going to punt.
Yeah, so Brady punting today instead of number 12, Tyler Branco.
Bad bounce. Rolls back about
DeCoste
5 yards.
punt
It's covered
is
by
down
number 5,
Mark
Fazoli.
And they're going to start at the 49 of
Tyngsboro will
Littleton.
take over first down, 10 yards to go inside.
So Littleton needs to step up on the defensive side of the ball.
39-yard line. 50-yard line.
Can't have another long drive. They certainly need to be more disciplined and, shoot the gaps. And, they're going to be coming at them with the run here. So let's focus on that. They want to try to beat them with the pass. Let them go ahead and do that. Let's match them up one-on-one and try to stack the box.
There's that sweep and see if Littleton can. Nope, this time he gets the corner. Stays on his feet and gets another 5 yards.
Gavin Hare around right end. Great block by Jimmy
3,
O'Keefe.
Justin Mano, number 66, who we don't have in our books here. And I'm going to work on find out who number 66 is for Littleton.
Tyngsboro. The drive continues first and 10.
We'll find out.
Inside Littleton territory at the
Good game by
32-yard line.
Here.
Yeah, Gavin here, he caught the edge there. It looked like Littleton was doing a good job trying to prevent them from making the edge.
The give is to number 5.
Jimmy O'Keefe up the middle.
Yeah,
He rambles for about
7 yards.
yeah, it
6
looks like
yards
about
there.
7 on first down, maybe 8. Call it 8 yards.
So they're down here at the
Gain
24
of
and a half
8
yard
on the
line.
play. Second and
short.
2 for Tyngsboro from the 24-yard line.
Quick snap to Gavin here. Number 30 for Patrick Ferrara. And number 2,
Gavin
Evan
Hare with
Mano
the
with the
carry.
tackle, but not before he could get a first
Tackle
down.
by Evan Mano. That is enough to move the chains. The Tyngsboro drive continues.
Chain
First and
guys
10
on this drive aren't
from
getting
the Littleton
enough time to enjoy the
19-yard
view.
line.
No, Tyngsboro's, smelling a little blood in the water. They're getting right up to the line of scrimmage. They know that defense is tired. They're not going to give them much time to catch their breath, and they're just going right up and snapping the ball right away. Fake handoff. He's got number 7 wide open on the left-hand side, and he's going to be in for the touchdown. That was number 7.
Bryce Goulet's pass is complete
Anthony
to
Nicosia.
Anthony Nicosia for the Tyngsboro
It'll go down as a 19-yard
touchdown.
pass, but it was just a 10-yarder and a 10-yard run.
Yeah, it was a perfect play call by Coach Baudette for Tyngsboro. I mean, Littleton's certainly been getting gouged by the run. All hands were on deck on the run. That play action pass, perfect time because Littleton needs to stop the run. Wide open, Nicosia on the left side for the touchdown.
Tyngsboro to attempt the
Excellent
two-point
play call by
conversion.
their coach.
Again, they're going for 2 here. Again,
And a
nope,
little
this time a little
end around to number
reverse.
2.
It's going to work.
A little trickeration there. That was number 2.
Adam Durant
for the
takes the
two-point
reverse
conversion.
in to complete the
I think
conversion.
Tyngsboro's feeling
Your
their senior
score,
night.
Tyngsboro
Yeah, they are.
16,
Let's,
Littleton 0.
Littleton needs to get some sort of momentum. They need to get the ball. They need to have a sustained drive. They can't, even though most of these guys are playing both ways, you're getting some of the guys that get a breather on defense. And they're going to need that here because right now they're on their heels, and you can see that Tyngsboro is taking full advantage of the pace of play so far.
Well, that was a lot shorter, that drive. That only took about two minutes.
Yeah, they're, that was about a 5-play drive. 4 runs and 1 pass, and, pretty much doing exactly what they want to do on offense for Tyngsboro to start.
Last time the kick went about 30 yards. This time
It's going to be a little pooch kick trying to get the ball on
Oh,
second.
they got it. Tyngsboro got it.
And they're saying there's a flag down. It did not go the 10 yards. So, and it was a great call by number 34, Patrick Ferreira, because he saw that it hadn't gone 10 yards and didn't touch it. And they did not. So they're going to give the ball back to Littleton here.
Hey, I don't know about that. That looked like...
Onside kick attempted by Tyngsboro. There is a penalty marker on the play.
See if I can watch it on YouTube. We got a little delay there, so... No, just missed it.
No, yeah, I saw the flag came right on the line. The judge there was the referee, and they have a long discussion, so those don't usually end well. They're picking up the flag.
The flag is waved off. The onside
Yeah, I gotta
kick
be honest
is
with you. It looked
recovered
like the ball
successfully
went 10
by
yards to me.
Tyngsboro.
So they're picking up the flag. No penalty.
Looked like Luke McHugh with the recovery.
It's what you want for your referee crew. You want them to get together, make the right call, and not for Littleton's sake, but for the sake of the game. And Littleton's offense is out on the field. It looks like they're going to be not sure what's going on here because the offense is here. Oh, they're giving the ball back to Littleton, so I'm not sure. They picked up the flag.
That can't be right.
Very interesting call. I'm not sure what exactly happened because they're
getting together again.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of confusion. But it's going to be Littleton's ball.
Okay.
Not
How could
exactly
it be their
sure
ball
what
when,
happened.
when they didn't
Yeah.
recover the ball?
Yeah, and if it was a
I'll take
penalty
it.
for yeah.
I'll take it, but I don't know how that happens. All right.
First break for Littleton. Let's see if they can
We'll
take
take it.
advantage.
Coast,
Oh boy.
nothing doing
Right
there.
on the line, number 7. That was the player with the touchdown, Anthony Nicosia with the tackle.
Ryan Maurice on the carry.
Just blown blocking assignments pretty much by everybody on the line.
I
Let's
tell you,
see the offense.
Tyngsboro's defense is fired up.
Bristol's
They are fired up.
Yeah, this is definitely, you can see
Lost
the
of
lines
5 on
talking
the
to each
play.
other, making sure that they're
Second
all on
down
the same
and 15
page.
for Littleton.
Now, even though they've had tough games over the years, Littleton has done pretty well against Tyngsboro traditionally.
Yeah,
So maybe it's time, Tyngsboro
seems
gets
like
a
the
little
tide is turning for
revenge,
most of. A little swing pass to Brian Maurice from Brady to Coast for a nice
Pass
pickup.
complete to Brian
8
Maurice,
yards.
driven out of bounds by Gavin
Sort of
Familia.
third in a manageable spot there.
Yeah, he picked up
That'll bring
5
up his
yards from
third
the original
down
line of
and
scrimmage,
a long
so
6 for Littleton.
now we're looking at third
Inside
and
Tyngsboro
6.
territory at the 44-yard line.
Littleton gets on Tyngsboro's side of the 50 for the first time today.
Seen much of Woodward today.
Well, Brady DeCosta hasn't had a lot of time yet, and they have not thrown the ball too much with a very minimal amount of touches so far. Oh boy,
Oh.
number 6. Gavin Familia sniffed out that underneath pass, and he had 6 points.
The coast's
If he had
pass
caught
is
that ball,
broken up
with
by
nothing but green in
Gavin
front of him.
Familia.
Yeah, he knows it too.
That'll bring up a 4th down and a long 6 for
Looks like
Littleton.
Littleton's going to go for it. They're going to need to go for it, but the defense isn't stopping Tyngsboro very often right now, so
Well, this
Littleton's
could be
taking their first
a
chance
big
of the game.
victory for Littleton or a
Yes.
big boost again for Tyngsboro's defense. We'll see.
Yeah, certainly a lot of momentum swinging around here that has not been on Littleton's side yet. And Brady's going to do a little pooch punt here, trying to catch Tyngsboro off guard, and it did. It was an excellent call. It's inside
Look
the
at that.
5-yard line, down to the 3, down to the
that's
2,
a
down to the
great
1-yard line.
That's what they needed.
That was a great call by Coach Easter.
Brady DeCosta's
Brady with
punt
an
is down
excellent punt.
inside the Tyngsboro 5-yard line.
All the way down. That's
The
going to be
Tigers will begin
a
first down,
long
10
field for
yards to go.
Tyngsboro. An excellent call because of, a turnover there at midfield would have not been good for Littleton at all there. Still not exactly sure what happened with the onside kick. Even the announcer here, nobody knows. Very odd call there. As it looked like they had a flag for the ball not going the 10 yards.
Well, I think
Tyngsboro
that
clearly
we should
covered the
play
ball.
this game under protest.
So QB keeper.
Trying to get out of the shadow of the end zone
Yeah, and
there.
they are very far away from
Bryce
here.
Goulet
Mark.
on the carry.
Could be Tyngsboro's way of
Short
lulling
gain
us
on the
asleep
play.
again for another, long pass. But
Yes, that ball ended up on the 2-yard line, and it looks like he gained about a half
Second
yard.
down and 9 for Tyngsboro inside the Littleton 5-yard line.
This kind of drive is going to be exactly what the doctor ordered for Littleton. Give them a chance, pin them in deep, stop them, get the ball back. That's the plan. And the QB keeper staying outside. Nice little move by the quarterback,
he got hit
Bryce
hard.
Goulet.
Bryce
Looks like
Goulet
he
around the right side.
Got the first
That will
down.
move the
unfortunately.
chain.
Wow, that drilled like 5 yards when that hit.
The Tiger drive continues 1st and 10 from around the 14-yard line.
So Littleton needs to stay in their gaps here. Didn't maintain the edge there again. Another QB keeper there, and Littleton having a hard time bringing their runners down.
Wow.
Number 5, that was Jimmy O'Keefe.
Jimmy O'Keefe with the carry.
Up back with the carry, not the keeper.
Several Littleton
Long whistle
tacklers
there.
on the play.
Long time in coming, anyway.
Yeah, as long as the runner's maintaining some sort of forward momentum, they're not going to blow the whistle until that's been
Gain of
stopped.
3 on the play, second
So it's
and
up to Littleton to
7
make
for
that stop.
Tyngsboro.
Looking across the field there, Littleton sideline up in the hills.
From around the
Is
16-yard
that
line.
like the cheap seats? What is that up there?
So traditionally, the Littleton student body sits on that side of the field. It's a weird spot there on the hill there, but it looks like
It is.
about 20
Feels like
Littleton.
you're in the woods.
Everywhere around here is in the woods.
Oh, wow. That faked everybody out.
That's number 2, Adam Durant with a nice long run, and Brian Maurice, number 1, with the tackle.
Adam Durant takes the
He
reverse
must have been
pitch.
surprised. He got around the
Big
corner. He's
gain
like,
into
where
Littleton
is everybody?
territory.
Yeah, so
Tackle by Brian
Tyngsboro,
Maurice.
pulled everybody like they were going to run left, faked the pitch left, and then pitched
The Tiger drive
right side
continues. First
to Adam
and
Durant,
10
and nobody was there at home waiting for him.
from
He
the
was able
Littleton
to gain about 40 yards
47-yard
there,
line.
30 yards on that play. That's spread it, shedding tackles, but short gain again.
Gavin O'Hare on the left side.
Gavin here with the run again for about 4 or 5 yards. It looked like
Pickup of 4 on the play. Second down
10.
and 6
Zach Milner was the first
for
in there, but
Tyngsboro.
he brought him down.
from the Littleton 43-yard line.
As I mentioned pregame, the Tigers have given up 40-plus points the last 2 games. And they're not off to a great start here, so hopefully they can stop the bleeding.
Yeah, stops for Littleton's defense would go a long way to help their mindset going forward. It's a deep pass.
Going long.
Nick Collins on the coverage. He did an excellent job there. He stayed right
Delayed
with number
pass
10,
intended for
Joe Nikoja.
Joe Nikoja is incomplete.
Nick Brooks had
Coverage on the
the
play
nice
by
coverage.
number 14.
It was a nice
Nick
throw by the
Brooks.
quarterback, but just a little
Third
too
down
far.
and 6 for Tyngsboro.
So giving Littleton a chance here with the 3rd and long now. Littleton's going to need to stay disciplined. They're going to need to stay in their gaps, and they're going to need to make a tackle here.
Yeah, it was a good play by Brooks, the sophomore. Staying with him the whole way, step by step.
And it's a run by number 2, Adam Durant again, and
Adam Durant on the right
a
side.
10-yard gain.
That's
down to
enough to
29
move
again.
the chains. The drive continues. First and 10 from the Littleton 29-yard
So again, things not
line.
going well for Littleton. And they're bringing in, they keep bringing in changes here on the defense because these guys are getting tired.
Yeah. I was looking at Brooks again at that play, but he didn't make the tackle, but he stood his ground. His job is not to let anybody get outside of him. If he can turn somebody back inside, which he did.
And it's
Give
number
us
5.
Yep. He's looking for
Jimmy
room. He's got
O'Keefe
nothing
again.
to go, but good play by Littleton.
Yeah, that was excellent
Good
pursuit.
pursuit.
Jimmy
Yeah.
O'Keefe
Gregory DeShane and number 3, Justin
on the
Manna with
carry.
the tackle.
Short gain. Tackle made by
Some
Greg
words
DeShane.
being said there. The 5's not happy.
Lost his helmet on the play. Or he took it off, I didn't see.
Second and 10 for Tyngsboro.
I wonder if he was supposed to come out or.
I'm not sure what happened there, but play call into Bryce Goulet. And he's going to run right up to the line of scrimmage. As it took a long time for that play to get in, they're going to need to get the ball off quickly here. And to the up back, number 6 on the coverage, on the run, Gavin Familia, who almost made that pick 6
Gavin
earlier on
Familia with
defense.
the carry.
It's going to be 3rd and very short here. And number 66 with the tackle. That actually looks like Andrew Milner. That's why we
Gain
don't
of
see
8
number
on
8
the
today.
play.
That
Third
is
down and 2 for
Andrew
Tyngsboro
Milner today, number
from
66
the
for
Littleton
Littleton.
21-yard line.
Normally wearing number 8,
Yeah.
but 66 is Andrew Milner. And oh boy,
Was a kick. What was
Look,
that?
So Gregory DeShane made some penetration there. Stuck his leg out to try to trip him. That would have been a penalty if he had been able to pull that off. We're not allowed to trip a player. Or that'd be a personal foul. So
Are you allowed to try to trip a player but miss?
you're allowed to try to trip a player and miss. If you do connect with them, then you do get the penalty
Well,
foul.
that's interesting.
So 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line for Tyngsboro. And, nice tackle by number 50. Oh,
Nope.
I thought he was down.
Those are the blockers. He was down.
Yeah. 51,
Blockers playing to the whistle,
51's delayed McCoy. And he certainly looked like he got a
Carried
bell
by
rung on that play.
Jimmy
Came right off the field. Made a heck of a tackle. Guess they didn't hear the whistle because they kept making the blocks downfield. It was a 1-yard gain.
Gain of 1 on the play. 2nd down and 9.
Delayed
Littleton
McCoy is
12-yard line.
they're looking at him on the sideline. You can see him holding his head over here on the bench. So he certainly had knee to the head. I'm not sure on the tackle. A heck of a play, but certainly not an injury you want to see happen on that D line. As hard of a time as they're having today there. So Tyngsboro is going to let this clock tick down as far as they can before they make the snap. They want to give Littleton no time once up in a timeout by the coach, Bodette. So 2nd and long.
Tyngsboro takes timeout.
Littleton's got to get a much needed break here on defense as
Yeah, that might actually work out for Littleton, that timeout, because they've been spending most of the time out in the field.
yeah, and they've been Littleton's probably had 7-8 plays on offense, and
Well, we got that 8-minute drive the first time,
yes,
then a 3-minute drive. And now we're into our 5 minutes on this one.
and this drive started at their own 2-yard line for
So out of
Tyngsboro.
24 minutes, we've had, 8, 9, 10, 11, 5,
Carry the
17,
one.
16
Yeah.
minutes.
It's been all Tyngsboro. That's pretty much what you're going to say. Is
That's what I'm trying
they've
to
had
say.
the ball almost the entire time, and Littleton has had no success on offense. All right, so let's see what Coach Bodette comes out with on after the timeout. They're going to line right up. We're in the shotgun formation.
3 wide out to our side here.
And so that's going to be a fall. That's going to be a false start. 57 on the end. Threw his arms up. That's a false start on the offense for sure, and that's what drew in the defense. Let's see what the call is. They're definitely discussing it, but from my angle, he's right here in front of me. 57 threw his arms out as if he's going to engage the defensive player for a block, and that caused the defensive player to be offside. So it's going to be against Tyngsboro. It looks like. I'm not sure. It is the false start. So long discussion.
False start penalty.
You could have just asked me.
Yeah, no, you had it right the whole time.
Back 5 yards.
Now we got a good view of the game.
Yeah, this is right in front of us. We have I'm right on the 19-yard line, and it is beautiful. I know you. What are you on the 20?
Yeah, I'm on the 21.
Not a lot of room up here in the booth, but
Second down,
at least they
14
have
for
us this
Tyngsboro.
week, unlike Clinton.
That's right. That's right. And they got internet, so we like that too.
Yes, of course. So the
Oh, good
fake
pressure.
screen, and he's throwing it up,
It's a wobbly duck.
and it's out of bounds, incomplete. So that was a fake screen where they were trying to get the Littleton defense to bite on it. They did not.
3rd down
And
14.
once he
for
was able
Tyngsboro.
to release to go downfield, Littleton
From
was
the
able to get
Littleton
some
22
penetration
yard
in the backfield for the first time tonight, really. Going to set them up for 3rd and long. So an opportunity for Littleton to redeem themselves on defense after
Yeah, they
getting
need
beat up
something
most
to.
this time.
They need something to look at as a positive element
Correction
going into
from
the half,
17
especially when they're
yards.
going to start with the ball the second half.
So same formation here. Let's see if they try to run that actual wide receiver screen. Nope. Yep. There's a
Same
penetration in the
different
backfield.
result
He's
this
down.
time. Oh, he get out.
Thomas Kazanjian pursuing.
No,
He's open in the end zone.
Wow.
Oh, and a late hit is going to be called. The quarterback got buried after the end of the play.
Bryce Goulet's pass is complete to Gavin Hare for the Tyngsboro.
But it looked like to
touchdown. There is
me he was
a
down.
marker on the
It
play.
looked like a knee was down on the quarterback, and it was not called. There is going to be a late hit on the quarterback here from Frisoli and Kazanjian. Unfortunately, that's going to be marched off on the kick. So they're going to take that on the kickoff.
Why hasn't...
So it's personal foul, roughing the passer. The touchdown is good.
Penalty is a roughing the passer
So
call.
Littleton
against
does get the
Littleton.
penetration.
The touchdown.
They do everything that they're
stands.
supposed to do. They had the quarterback in the grasp. Looked like he had his knee down to me.
Durant
We'll have to see the
into
replay
attempt.
later. But he
extra
was able
point.
to escape, run out to the left on a bootleg. Not a bootleg, but, escape to the left and hit number 5. It looked like Jimmy O'Keefe in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kick is no good. Maybe that's why they went for 2.
That sounds like it. 22 to
Durant's
nothing here at
attempt is
Tyngsboro.
no good. Your score: Tyngsboro 22, Littleton
So
0.
Littleton has an opportunity here
Yeah, let's be
to
positive
move the ball down
here.
the field. Let's see if they can get a score
Yeah.
before the half, anything, and then get the ball back
Sure.
to start
And
the second
if you
half.
if you go for 2-2, that's 22 to 16.
But that was a very untimely escape by the quarterback.
Yeah,
And-
it's frustrating when you've got someone in the grasp like that and making them scramble and run, and you think you're going to come out of this drive with a stop of Tyngsboro, and it's pretty much a Hail Mary. But he had 2 guys to choose from. Who were
Yeah,
open
once he
and
escaped, it was only so long that the defense could stay with all the receivers. They had 5 guys running out, 2 on the left, 3 trips right, and he was able to find somebody open after quite a long time. So I expect another onside kick here from Tyngsboro. So Littleton should be ready.
Yep.
And it is. And number 7, Teddy Hunt, makes a nice play.
Durant's
get the
kick
ball.
is covered by Teddy Hunt.
And
Littleton
a
will
little bit
begin their
lame on his
drive.
knee there,
First
but-
down, 10 yards to go from their own 29-yard
come
line.
off the field,
Kinda
limping.
landed
Might be
awkwardly on
Yeah,
that
it was
leg.
weird. No one touched him, but he looks like he's mostly okay there. So Littleton has the ball at the 29-yard line.
71 yards or so to pay dirt.
Yeah, they have 2 timeouts left. They use one in the first quarter. Let's see if they can move the ball, at least get something going, some sort of spark on offense. Brady Tukos is getting the call from Coach Easter on the sideline. Going to start with a fake handoff to Brian Reese, number 6, Brady Coast. The nice little keeper on the right side. Did the right thing on the read option there, where the D end, he's reading the D end there. He's looking to see what he's going to do. So he's got his eyes on the end while he's trying to hand the ball or pretend to hand the ball off to his running back. Once he sees the D end dive and commit, he decides to keep the ball and make the sweep. It was an excellent job by Brady DeCoste there to pick up 8 yards on first down. So this time he gives it to Brady, to Brian Maurice, and looks like it'll be enough for a first down.
Brian Maurice on the carry. Tackled by Cole Latour.
Take that first down. Unfortunately, the clock is now our
That was enough
enemy.
for a first down.
Yeah, and but plenty of
First
time
and 10,
really with 2
Littleton
timeouts.
from their own
the
14-yard
clock.
line.
Got to rip off a good 15, 20-yarder here.
That fake snap is not, trying to draw them offsides has yet to work, and right now the clock is just ticking down as they're calling in the play. Littleton's going to have to make some calls and just stick with them and try to get something going here so they can get downfield. Instead, they just lost about 30 seconds there making that call, that change. So over to number 2, Evan Mano again, tackled right away. About 3-yard gain.
Yeah.
The coast pass complete to Evan Mano. Gain of 3 on the play, second
Looks
and
a
7.
little content to not have the clock, run out here on them.
Kaden
Where they're
Langenfeld
not
on the
exactly speeding up the game, the pace of the game. Let's see what happens if he makes the snap here right away. He does. He's going to Brian Maurice underneath. Brian, line is really not making
Maurice on the carry.
things easy
Matt
for Brian
LeMay
Maurice
on
and
the
company
tackle.
to get many
Pick
yards.
up
It's
a
probably
1,
why Littleton
3rd
is
and 6 for
allowing
Littleton.
that clock to tick down. You might see Tyngsboro take a timeout on that play like that, but they seem to be okay with, letting the clock run out in the half too, knowing that they're sort of having their way with Littleton. Oh, an excellent throw to number 11, John Woodward. Looks like he's got enough for the first down. He does.
Complete to John
Littleton's going to
Woodward.
call a timeout here. So excellent job by John Woodward to find a spot in the zone. Sat down. A good job by Brady DeCoste to find him. Excellent 3rd down conversion. That's what they've been missing so far all tonight. And a first down here with the 30 seconds here. Give a chance to, do
I
something.
think that's a weapon that they need to utilize a little bit more is Woodward.
Yeah, John's our tallest player, John Woodward, number 11. And, give him a chance. Throw that ball high, downfield. Give him a chance to go up and get the ball against, some smaller size defensive backs. When he, give these guys a chance to make some plays, give them some opportunities. They need to find some sort of spark to help keep them going here into the half and beyond of this game to give them any chance in the second half. So you do have John Woodward lined up here on the left-hand side, closest to us.
I'd just take a chance.
Yeah.
Hit him
guy
in the
who's
corner.
covering.
Have him do a slant to the corner and just chuck it up.
Yeah, it looks like they're playing like a cover 2 here. Again, that little wide receiver to Evan Mano, and he's tripped up. Not before he gained about 8 yards.
The coast pass is complete
Littleton's
to
trying to
Evan
hurry.
Mano.
20 seconds left.
Tripped up on the play by Adam Durant.
They're going to have to get this ball off really quickly here. They're going to get a chance. And Brady's going to look like he's going to throw it into the end zone. Oh, he's going to take the ball. Keeper and go out of bounds with 5 seconds left at the 30. Got to give them one more chance before the half.
First down.
Way too far for a field goal attempt, even for Tyler Branco.
Yeah.
That would be a almost 50-yard field goal. We haven't seen that
First
since
and 10.
Cody Shearer last year.
31-yard line.
Even he would struggle with that distance, but he would at least have a shot to do
Yeah,
it.
they would. Try it. They'd try it.
Yes. So here comes a throw into the end zone, a Hail Mary. Let's see if the line can give him enough time.
Tyngsboro's expecting that. They got 3 in the end zone, just about.
So they're going to do a little wide receiver screen here to try to get one more play, and the clock has run out. Looks like he did not get out of bounds on time, and it's going to be the half. So Littleton tried to gain about 5 more yards there and have one more shot. So unfortunately, ran out of time to try to score, to at least throw one into the end zone. So hopefully Coach Easter has some, take some positives from that drive right there and tries to, turn something in the second half.
They come up with a little bit more urgency to start second half. But meantime, we're going to take a break for halftime, and we'll be back with third quarter action. So stay with us. All right, welcome back to the third quarter action here at Pierce Field in Tyngsboro with the Tigers of Tyngsboro up 22-0 on Littleton, and Littleton will get the ball to start out the second half, John. And hopefully they can, they seem to be moving it a little bit at the end of that quarter, and I don't know if it was just my eyes deceiving me or what, but let's hope that they can.
Yeah, a little bit of clock management would have been nice there on that drive. They let 30, 40 seconds run off before one of those plays. Otherwise, they would have had a chance, a better chance at the end. They tried to run a little quick outside screen to get maybe a couple more yards, a little closer, so they have a better shot at getting the ball in the end zone, and just ran out of time. So
now, usually we're starting a game at this time, so let's pretend that the first half didn't happen.
Yeah,
and we'll just
didn't happen.
We'll just start again.
Didn't happen. It'd be nice to do it that way.
Yeah.
We'd have to go back a couple weeks.
All right, looks like number 2. That's Mano. Evan
Justin
Mano.
Evan Mano. Who's on
Brian
the outside
Maurice
there?
is back there, and also
John Woodward as well.
Now, right now, I think the more important people are up the front, because only once did they kick it anywhere past the first line, and that was to number 14.
Tees it up for Tyngsboro to begin the second half.
Nick Brooks.
Brian Maurice.
So we'll see what they do.
This kicker hasn't kicked it off, other than a bunch of onside kicks and one little pooch kick. And there's a little pop-up. That's going to be the number 10, Zach Milner. Zach's got some room here on the left side. Zach Milner does not want to stray away from a hit.
Zach Milner.
He just took that defensive player right on, and number 9 with the tackle was Nick
Jake
Ocelio.
drives him out of bounds. Littleton will take over first and 10.
But
from their own 45-yard line.
Good field position.
Yeah, not bad to start off here. We'll see what they can do here at the 45-yard line.
Yeah, nice little return by Zach Milner. Certainly in the discussion for MVP of the team this year. All over the field on defense. Had some nice offensive plays. A bright star up and coming through the Littleton Tigers football system for sure.
Little motion by...
That's 10, Zach Milner again.
Yeah.
So coach giving him the play. So a bunch formation here inside he's got Brian Maurice on the swing pass.
Good job by the coach to lead him out there. Oh,
yeah, an excellent job. Brian Maurice was wide open. Would have liked to see Brady DeCoste get the ball there a little earlier, but he still he was so open. He had plenty of time to hit him, and he gained the first down. So good start for Littleton on the offense here in the second half.
Tyngsboro territory, first and 10. Littleton.
See if they can pick up the pace here a little bit. Seem to be a little bit faster. I think they got to realize it's not working anymore, so let's just forget that.
Yeah, well,
just use it sparingly. Use it too much. It's like reverse 911 in town. Nobody pays attention to it anymore.
The reverse 911. There's a nice little wide receiver screen to number 11, John Woodward. Nice tackle by number 10.
Got gobbled up. We were getting forward.
The coast pass.
16,
forward momentum.
Woodward.
T.J. Bradford with a nice tackle.
About 2 yards to pick up on that.
As tall as John is, he's very thin, so it didn't, easy to wrap your arms around John for sure for the defense. So second and about 8. And it's going to be a keeper for Brady because he's got some room. To the right side. It looks
good
like
decision by him. Looking at this play, we could see right down that hole that he saw.
Yep.
And he made the right choice to keep that ball and tuck it.
Good gain on the play. That'll be enough for another little
Man, that split second.
Down.
It's like a surfer trying to find
Catch
a wave. It just closes right up.
Doesn't give you a lot of time to hit it. But if you hit it right, you're going to enjoy it.
You ride it.
So another first down for Littleton. Brady DeCoste is operating a nice offensive drive here. He's going to give the ball. He's going to keep it again. Number 54, that's Luke McHugh with the tackle. That was a time You know,
The coast, tackled
54.
for a loss
You know, he
by
looked like he
Luke
was diving in on the
McHugh.
running back. As good of a decision that Brady DeCoste made in the last one to keep it. Maybe you should have given it to Brian.
Loss
Brian didn't
of
have a lot
6
of run.
on the
Brian
play,
Reese
second
either.
and 16
So
for
it's going to
Littleton.
be a 6-yard loss for Littleton. So part of that fake snap is an opportunity for Coach Easter to read what's being lined up at for defense and to make a call. So some of the times when they're lining up on the hurry up like that, there is no play called at all until they make that read. Another swing pass to Brian Reese.
Good cut.
Excellent move. Gained about 10 or 11 yards maybe.
The coast pass is complete.
And like
We
I
got a
said,
penalty
man,
flag. Nope. That was an injured player for Littleton downfield.
Penalty marker on the play.
There is a penalty, yes.
well,
That was number 56.
there,
Alejandro
over
Horton.
the years, there's been some hard-fought games here, and you know,
Personal
I would
foul
say there is a
penalty
rivalry.
against
Remember, for a
Tyngsboro.
few years, Tyngsboro was our Thanksgiving opponent. That didn't last
Four
very
miles,
long.
15
Yeah,
yards
didn't
to
last
the
very
end
long.
of the run.
But
So
so,
that was
there's a history here, you know,
Yeah.
and
It will be first down.
both teams
and
are
10
struggling.
for
1 and
Littleton.
4. They want to come out with a win. I think things might get a little chippy here.
Yeah, and so the personal
the
foul
15-yard
call
line.
on Tyngsboro there gives Littleton the first down, and now they're inside the red area, as Bill Belichick would say, at the 15 here, 1st and 10. Oh, a nice little slant pass and catch. That was an excellent play and read by Brady DeCoste. Looks like was that Justin Mano with the catch.
The coast pass is complete.
It's tough to tell if it's 2 or 7,
Yeah.
but
7. It looks like Teddy Hunt with the catch.
Teddy Hunt with the reception. Gain of 8.
Yeah.
Second and 2.
Again, they're very
for
far
Littleton.
away, and it's getting darker by the minute, so
yeah.
very hard to see all the
Let's
way
just
down
say
there.
it's Evan Mano for everything. Isn't he the one who gave you the?
Justin Mano.
Oh, Justin.
Yes.
Everything's Justin from now
Yeah,
on.
I owe Justin a couple of those. So high snap, and
Uh-oh.
number 54 again with a nice
2 steps
tackle.
forward,
McHugh.
3 steps back.
Yeah,
Brady
so
DeCoste tackled for loss by Luke
about an
McHugh.
8-yard loss there. 9-yard loss would be 3rd and 11. So, yeah, 1 step
It will
forward,
be
1 step
3rd
back.
down and 11 for Littleton.
So again, Littleton's offensive line struggling at times, then playing well at times. Would like to see some consistency from that line play here, but you know this is 2-down territory, 4-down territory for sure. They're going to need to get 7-8 yards and make this manageable. Again, he threw it up to John Woodward, just picked off by number 15, 16 T.J. Bradford. So
The
Tyngsboro had a guy shooting the line that was coming in about 110 miles an hour.
yeah, Brady DeCoste had to get rid of that ball. He had no time. Again, that was where Littleton was trying to throw the ball up to John Woodward. We've been talking about that, give him a chance to make a play, but just underthrown with no time to get rid of it. And an interception ends the best drive of the day for Littleton.
Tyngsboro begins first down, 10 yards to go from their own 11-yard line.
Well, at least that showed them that they can move it. They can move the ball when they want. Again, that was a turnover that hurt them, not Tyngsboro really stopping.
Handoff. Looks like no gain for Tyngsboro. They gave it
Jimmy O'Keefe on the
up
carry.
back, Jimmy O'Keefe.
Gain of 2 on
You
the
got
play.
to stop
second
them
and
here
8
in this
for
zone because
Tyngsboro.
then Tyngsboro will have to punt. Tyngsboro's not going to go for 4th down every time.
No, unless it's 4th and short, which they've had tons of success on. But
Even down this end, I don't know about 4th and short. They go too much of a risk, I would say.
yes, we need that. Certainly, getting the ball turned back over to this side would be very important here for Littleton.
So another
Shotgun
pass.
snap, and he's going down the sideline. He's got him.
Wow.
Number 23, that's the running back with a little stutter step. That's here with about a 90-yard touchdown pass, 87-yard touchdown pass. The perfect throw by Bryce Goulet to number 23, Gavin here on that wheel pattern. So exactly what Littleton did not need there to start the second half, despite the nice drive. At least we'll give the ball back to Littleton quickly to get another chance to do something.
Yeah, Tyngsboro back-to-back receptions there.
And they're going to go for 2 again.
Tyngsboro to attempt the 2-point
As you
conversion.
saw, the kicker is not very good, so certainly not trying to run the score up. And tried the fade pattern to number 7, Anthony Nicosia.
Goulet's pass intended for
Incomplete,
Anthony Nicosia is
covered by
incomplete.
number
The conversion is
14,
no
Nick
good.
Brooks, who did
The score
a
is
good job
Tyngsboro
of staying with his
28,
man and
Littleton 0.
incomplete on the conversion. One of the things I wanted to talk to you, Mark, about was, I'm not sure if you caught the piece on WCVB Channel 5 on Jenna Kivlin this week.
Not only did I see it, but they used some of our footage.
Look at that.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, very exciting to celebrate one of our female athletes playing in the men's sports. Number 57, Jenna Kivlin, was, made some local news here in Littleton, and they celebrated her, starting on the offensive line. You see her line up as the left guard tonight. I've known Jenna a long time. Her sister works for me at Camp T, and a wonderful family, wonderful kid.
Tees it up for
Finally got her
Tyngsboro.
chance to play,
Ryan
and
Maurice back
is
deep.
doing very well for Littleton varsity football this year.
Yeah, congratulations. Good kick now down
John
to
Woodward.
Woodward. Woodward's going to try to.
Big hit.
Right.
By number
Helmet
54, Luke
on that
McHugh
one.
has been all over the
John
field for the
Woodward on the
defense.
return.
That
Tackle
snapped his
made
head
by
back.
Luke McHugh.
Yeah, John's kind of getting up
He's
a little
woozy
slowly.
walking off. I mean, I would be too. That was.
Yeah,
You could hear it up here. You could feel it.
So Littleton is taking it on all
Littleton
sides
will
here,
take over first
physically
down, 10
and
yards to go from their
mentally,
own 21
and
yard
the
line.
scoreboard so far. All three factors here are going against them. Let's see if they can get some little mini victories here. As the celebration is starting to begin here on the Tyngsboro sideline, they're seeing that they're, already at Littleton. Oh boy! So number 70, Matt LeMay.
By Maurice,
With the tackle
tackle for
for
loss
7.
by Matt
70
LeMay.
doesn't play for us because he was in the backfield.
Yeah, everybody
So
was in the
quick.
backfield there. Timeout Littleton. They're going to need to, coach wants to talk
Littleton takes
about,
timeout.
I don't
to
know.
me,
what's-
offensive line assignments, because it looked like nobody blocked number 70 and number 5 for the defense, which is Jimmy O'Keefe. They were both in there right away, almost instantly there before, barely. Brian Maurice barely got the ball handed to him before he was met by number 70, Matt LeMay there for Tyngsboro.
Now you start to play for your pride. You want to say, let's put some points on the board and make this respectable,
Yeah, it's certainly, a laugher on the Tyngsboro side, and it's, you got to play for pride here. You got to play to the last sound of the horn of the game, and give your team some pride, have some Littleton pride. As Brady throws a
Coast
little
pass
short.
is incomplete.
Brady Coast to number 2,
Intended
Evan
for
Mano
Evan
there.
Mano.
So it's got to set up third and long
Caden
again.
Langenfeld in coverage. 3rd down and 13 for Littleton.
You can see Littleton's got their hands in the hips. The body language is not good. A lot of hanging heads. They know that they have been had their way with tonight. So
It's tough for a program that's had so much success over the years, gone to Super Bowls and playoff after playoff after playoff. You're not used to losing, so we'll see what kind of character the guys have. That was smart. The coach
The coast
chucks
pass is incomplete.
it in the grass,
Pressure put on by
4th and long.
Matt
Looks like
LeMay.
Littleton's going to punt.
4th and 13 for Littleton.
So very little time for Brady Coast to get rid of the ball there again.
Looks like the coast is going to go back to punt again. Is that new? I don't think he was punting.
Yeah, no, he wasn't. Tyler Branco was punting until then, until this week. So Brady's doing a very good job punting today.
Okay.
So punt out to about the 50-yard line by Brady to Coast. So
The Coast
Tyngsboro
punt
will
is
take
down at
over.
midfield where Tyngsboro will take over. First down, 10 yards
Tyngsboro
to
is
go.
all out trying to block that punt. They want this senior night to be a rousing success and a blowout here, it looks like, as they have not let the gas off on the gas pedal quite yet at a 28-0 lead.
This is, I think, the third time they started with right on their logo here, or
Yep.
close to it.
It doesn't seem to matter where they're starting. They've been able to move the ball pretty easily.
It's true. This quarterback that looked like a design play. Shakes
Nice
off a few
moves,
guys,
and a
makes some
penalty is
cuts.
going to be called on Tyngsboro for a hold or a block in the back. So it's going to come back.
Bryce Goulet on the carry. There is a penalty marker on the play.
So about a 40-yard game. Looks like the Littleton player is down. Not sure who it is here. I can't see the number from here. That might be Andrew Milner. See the pink cleats. Who we were having some confusion with, even though it says it there. I didn't catch that earlier. So he is down on the play there.
Number 66.
Yes. Looks like he's going to be okay. So that's a relief. Never want to see
Yeah.
one of our players get injured like that. So the penalty is going to bring it back.
Block in the back.
So it was a block in the back.
Off 10 yards from the spot of the foul.
It'll be 1st and 12
So it ends up
now.
with a loss of 2 yards.
Interesting.
We'll repeat first down and 12
Spot of the foul.
for
So
Tyngsboro.
Yeah, it's a
happened
spot foul.
downfield a little
So,
bit.
Yeah, happened down there, 8 yards downfield. So we'll take that call every day. So we've got a man coverage here for Littleton. See if
This
they-
time they give to number 23.
Oh, nice
Here.
tackle by number 10, Zach Milner, number
Gavin
34,
here
Patrick
on the
Ferrara.
carry.
A senior, Patrick Ferrara on the play.
Tackle
some nice
by
play
number
time
10,
this week.
Zach Milner. Gain of 4 on the play. 2nd and 8 for Tyngsboro inside Littleton territory at the 48-yard line.
Do you think that Tyngsboro would go for it in this area?
I think
of the
they
field?
might. I think they don't have a kicking game from what I've seen so far. I think it would make the most sense unless they do like a pooch punt. And there's a false start on the offense. Number 77 jumped early, so push it back another 5 yards. Second
Illegal
and
motion, illegal
13
procedure
here coming up.
against Tyngsboro. That will move the ball back 5 yards.
So
It'll be
Andrew
second
Milner is
down
back
and
on the
10.
field. That's good to
Correction,
see.
2nd down and 12
Looks like he's going to be
for
okay.
Tyngsboro.
Very important part of that defense, the part of the Milner brothers combo.
He's still stretching a little back a little bit.
Yeah.
It's like his lower back. You see him kind of
Yeah.
stretching it out.
I have noticed also Delayed McCoy still on the bench down there. Look with that hit to the head that he took. So it looks like he's out of the game. I have not seen him even standing up since that happened. It's a long pass, number 1. Brian Maurice with the interception. Excellent job. Excellent read by Brian Maurice. A step in front of the
This
receiver.
pass intended for Adam Durant is intercepted by Brian Maurice.
So a glimmer of hope for Littleton here with a big interception
Littleton will take
by
over
Brian
first
Maurice
and
playing
10
safety there.
from their own 23-yard line.
That's great. We need some bright spots here, and that was a good one. Good job by him. 2 Littleton defenders there. Maurice coming down with the ball. That was
Yeah,
good
number
coverage
4.
by the defense, not only there, but I was watching on the sideline. They had the guys pretty much covered too.
Yeah,
So.
Bryce Goulet has made pretty much every decision right so far. Quarterback for Tyngsboro, but not that time. Brady with a nice move to avoid the tackle for a loss. He still got sacked, though, by number 71. Sorry, number
The Coast sacked on the play by
70.
Matt LeMay.
Matt LeMay.
Loss of 1 on the play, second and
Just don't have the
7
time for the long
for
bomb.
Littleton.
I know it's quick and it's sexy and everything, but you have to. We have to get some quick hitters.
Yeah, they don't. The line hasn't been able to hold their D line for, longer than something able to get off a quick throw here and there. So they need to have a lot of underneath stuff happening. And there they go again with a nice swing pass to, it looks like Justin Mano or Teddy Hunt. It was Teddy Hunt with the catch for the loss of a yard, 3rd and 12. So they're not backing off the defense any longer for those little wide receiver screens anymore.
Loss of 1 on the play, 3rd and 12 for Littleton.
Oh, you have to make a good open field tackle. Where they had the success was when DeCoste was able to lead Mano just a little bit in stride, hit him in stride on those little
wheel routes.
flips.
Yeah. Oh, it's going to be picked up by number 17. Who was tackled by his own guy.
The Coast pass is
Andrew
intercepted
Duarte
by
with the
Andrew
interception.
Duarte.
Looked like DeCoste never really saw him
Tyngsboro takes over.
come off his
First
man
down, 10 yards to
and
go
step in front of the Littleton
30-yard
receiver
line.
for the interception. He was reading the quarterback's eyes the whole way there. You can see that he was keyed in on him. And as soon as Brady DeCoste cocked his arm back to throw to that receiver, he made his move and stepped in front of the receiver. So right back does the pendulum swing on the momentum to Tyngsboro. And now a tackle by Zach Milner, but the
Number 23 Hare.
Gavin Hare on the carry.
Gets about 8
by number
on the
10,
first
Zach
down.
and
Milner.
Littleton's D line was
Gain of
8 or 9
9 on the
yards
play,
downfield.
2nd and 1
They're just the
for Tyngsboro.
the offensive line is
Just
just having
shy
their
of
way
the
with
Littleton
the defensive
21-yard
line
line.
again for Littleton. 2nd and 1 here. Another tackle by Zach Milner. And another first down by Gavin here.
As
Gavin
we
Hare
had
on the carry.
mentioned, Tyngsboro was giving up about
That's enough to
28
move the chains. The Tiger
points per
drive
game to
continues.
their opponents.
1st and 10.
This week. They are pitching a shutout.
Timeout on the field.
Injury for
On
looks like
57.
Alex Paniton for Tyngsboro. He's grabbing his knee.
That looks like one of those cramps.
Yeah, tried to walk it off, went right back down. So yeah, it's definitely a cramp. He's straightening the leg out. So cramps are good injuries to get because you come right back from them.
They
so
go. Yeah.
no
They
structural
hurt, though.
damage. Yeah,
hurt.
they do hurt. Feels like you've been shot in the leg. I know I've had a couple of them over my days.
Mm-hmm.
Starring for the Casanovas on the the first ever championship team for adult flag football back in 2018.
Wow.
But we've taken a
Glory
long.
days, pass me by, glory days.
Wasn't that long ago, Mark? It was 4 years ago.
All right.
So 57 looks like he's about to get up and walk off the field. That's good.
Yeah, that's good. Good that he's coming off on his own.
Yep.
Doesn't need help.
Yep.
Looks like he's all right. That's good.
Never want to see anybody get hurt
Absolutely.
long term, that's for sure, or hurt at all.
Yep.
That's going to be a first down here for Tyngsboro at about the 15.
Says, give me
Yard
space.
line.
Give me space, he says. He wants to walk it off.
Yeah.
All right, so 1st and 10, Tyngsboro on their 16-yard line.
1st and 10, Tyngsboro from the 16-yard line.
And
Goes to Hare.
here again, tackled by number 1, Brian Maurice, and number 66, Andrew Milner. But not before he gained 7 yards.
7 or
Gavin
8.
Hare on the carry. Pickup of 8 on the play. 2nd
And we
and
got
2.
2.5 minutes
for
here in the third
Tyngsboro
quarter. Clock can't move fast enough at
From
this point.
the Littleton 9-yard
This quarter's
line.
gone a lot slower than the
Yeah.
previous.
And
Hare
another
again.
big run for a touchdown. Again, the offensive line having their way
Gavin
with the
Hare
D-line
in
today.
for the Tyngsboro touchdown.
So it's going to be 34-0. Well, this player just went down too. Looks like another cramp maybe. So Tyngsboro is running all over Littleton so much they're getting cramps.
Get those guys the mustard over there. Hope it's just a cramp again.
Of course, yeah, definitely a cramp. Well, you know, a game that's supposed to have been evenly matched is gone. You know, a tough first season for Coach Easter. First season with Littleton.
Sure, it's not the way he had envisioned it. No.
Yeah, and, you know, we have Littleton has 13 graduating seniors this year. His work will be cut out for him again next year. As I'm not sure how many, you know, that was going to leave them with, but that is like, you know, the heart and soul of the team here.
Yeah, I did see a lot of freshmen though out for the squad, so that's good.
Yeah, a lot of freshmen.
8th grade kids as well.
Yeah, 8th grader. Made a tackle the other day on the JV game. Was very proud of him.
Nice.
You know, never played the game in his life, nor does he really even watch it. So, and that's a good kick right there. I mean, that was.
Nothing wrong with that
Adam
one.
Grant adds the extra point. Your
I guess
score,
they just chose
Tyngsboro
not to kick.
34,
I guess not.
Littleton 0.
So 35-0. 2 minutes and 19 seconds left in the third quarter. Let's see if Littleton can, you know, they've been the last 2 games, in the last 2 weeks, they've scored very late in games to at least show some sort of something at the end of the game. So let's hope we can get a nice drive here, give them something to hang their hats on after this tough game tonight.
As we mentioned before, the Tigers will be home next week. We'll be there as well. That's Friday night, 7 o'clock start, and they will be playing West Bridgewater. And that is senior night. So, John, you will not be joining us in the booth. We're going to have a special guest. We're going to keep it a surprise.
TBA at this point.
That's what we say when we don't know who it's going to be.
My first ask said they cannot do it, so I'll be on it for you. I'm going to take care of getting someone up here.
Yeah, if anyone's watching, you want to do the game with me, give me a call. Rizzoli gets the ball, drives his shoulder into.
Yeah, and Mark Rizzoli loves to take on a hit, no doubt.
Mark Rizzoli
He sure does.
on the return.
Wow. Yeah, he makes you pay if you're going to try to tackle him.
Yes, Littleton will take over. Looks like about the 35-yard line here.
Littleton will begin their drive 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line.
So I haven't seen Justin Mano back out there in a while. Maybe he got hurt as well, and I just didn't see it. But he hasn't been on offense or defense for a bit. And that's handoff on the little end around to number 2, Evan Mano. And Tyngsboro has done an excellent job of making tackles.
Evan Mano in the
They
jet
haven't
sweep,
made
tackle
many
for
misses
loss
happen. And
by
you know,
Caden
Littleton's offense really
Langenfeld.
relies on the one-on-one
Loss of 1,
matchups
2nd and
where
11
our
for
athlete can beat
Littleton.
their athlete in the open field. And Tyngsboro's won those matchups almost exclusively tonight. And the Littleton student body section has about 6 people left in it over there.
Yeah, they got.
Another wide receiver screen to number 11, John Woodward. And he gets about 5 yards there before taking out of bounds.
Woodward on the
Makes them
reception.
long.
Tackled by Cole Latour. Gain of 3 on the play.
Imagine Littleton would punt
Third
if they
down
don't make it here.
and 8
Try
for
to
Littleton.
save a little faith by not going for it and giving them great field position again. Another opportunity to put another one on the board for Tyngsboro. With the wide receiver screen to Evan Mano on the left side, and that's an opportunity where he actually did break the tackle and get the first down. So nice job by number
Yeah,
2.
good job.
Reception driven out of bounds by Jimmy O'Keefe.
Was in the grasp of
gain is
the
enough for a
Tyngsboro
first
defender,
down.
and he just looked like he was about to go down. He
First
just
and
kind of
10
shook him off.
Littleton
Guy just
from
fell
their
off him
own
like
47 yard line.
Like scales. I haven't heard that one before. But another shed the tackle by number 2, Evan Mano.
like
made
a,
nice
a
play.
snake sheds its skin.
I got
It
you.
looks like- yeah.
I got you.
All right.
I like it. I
Yeah,
like it. I didn't say
thanks.
I didn't like it.
Thanks.
So Littleton moving the ball a little bit. And Brady's
Goes-
going to keep it there.
He rambles for about 5 yards, which
Number
is pretty
70
good
over
for the
there.
first
Carry
down.
dragged
Tackle.
down by Matt
A
LeMay.
5-yard gain or so.
See Papa DeCoste over there and the other DeCoste family
Pick
members.
up a 5 on the
Against the
play.
fence.
Second and 5
yes.
for Littleton.
They all got
Oh,
the
Scally caps.
yes,
Yes, that's the coast look for sure.
yeah.
It works for them. I don't think I could pull that look off. And Larry Fazoli as well is over there.
Right.
Lawrence of Arabia Fazoli.
Oh, nice play. Another
So-
first down for Littleton.
That is
The coast
Teddy
pass complete to Teddy
Evan. Oh,
Hunt.
that was Teddy Hunt. Nice little 6-yard,
Langenfeld
7-yard
coverage.
get to the first down and turn around in.
That's enough for a Littleton
route.
first down.
And it's going to be
First
the
and
end
10
of the
inside
third
Tyngsboro territory
quarter.
from the 40-yard line.
Unless they get a snap off here. It looks like they might, and they're not going to. They tried to, but
Well, we have a little.
That is the end of the third quarter. Your
Yeah,
score,
break
Tyngsboro
at the end of the third quarter with
45.
Littleton behind 35 to nothing. Let's
0.
talk about something else.
yeah.
Don't forget
So
to
on Saturdays and
hang around
Sundays
after
here
the
in
game
Littleton,
as
if you
we
are
have our senior
a man
night
or woman who likes to play
ceremony
basketball,
where we'll honor our
we
senior
have pickup
football
hoops
players and
Saturdays
cheerleaders.
at the high school, Sundays at the middle school. We actually pushed the women's start date to this Sunday. Our athletic director, Mike Lynn's wife, Kim, runs the women's sessions for us. She helps coordinate anything that was needed there. So
Great.
that's been going on a long time here before my time here in Littleton. So you have plenty of opportunities to play. It's just a pickup game. Show up.
And
There
if
is
you're
limited
watching,
space.
you have your phone. You can scan that little QR thing in the
Yeah,
top
a
corner.
little QR code, and just take you right to the registration page
That's
on the
awesome.
MyRec software for Littleton Parks and Recreation.
You guys are certainly into the 21st century. LCTV needs to get up there.
Yeah, the QR codes are something we started putting in. Tim Mahowski, our assistant director, really made sure that we put those into use, and they're really fun to use and easy. It's quite the technology.
That's
It took
neat.
me a while to figure out how to use it. I don't know. I was like, what do I do? Take a picture? Not take a picture? Someone had to explain it to me how it worked for a long time before I got the gist of it.
All right, start of the fourth quarter. Littleton on the move here. First down in Tiger territory now. That's the Tyngsboro Tigers.
Up. Now Littleton just had 2 men in motion at the same time, which is a penalty. Number 2, Evan Mano. Number 10, Zach
I think,
Milner.
to make the game more interesting, everyone should be able to be in motion.
That would make it
Illegal
interesting,
procedure
wouldn't it?
penalty. Move the ball back 5 yards.
Can't you do it in flag football?
We are allowed to put a man in motion, but you have to be stationary at the ball snap. But just 1 man in motion at a time as well. So
All right, well, I guess.
doesn't happen very often in 6v6 adult. It's a lot of fun, though, that's for sure.
There's the 1 man in motion.
So nice throw by Brady DeCoste to number 2, Evan Mano, over the middle for
Coast
about
pass
8
complete
yards.
to Evan Mano.
Hey, good for DeCoste. He's been picked off
Cole Latour in coverage.
last play
Twice
over the
tonight,
middle,
yeah.
and he went right back to over the middle.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Yeah,
Second
you got to
and
have a
6
short-term
for
memory.
Gotta shake it
loss.
Yep.
The Dory
From the
factor from
36-yard line.
Finding Nemo to play quarterback
That's
anywhere
right.
at any level.
Just keep throwing. Just keep throwing. All right, 2nd and 6.
Prazak stayed in the air. Nice throw again
It was
to
a
number
good throw.
2, Evan Mano. Nice little out pattern along the left-hand side.
Picks about
The coast
15 yards
pass
on
is
that
complete to
play.
Evan Mano.
So
Cole Latour
Littleton's
in
line
coverage.
is holding their
Gain is
ground.
enough for a Littleton first
Looking
down.
at most of their other players have been
Okay,
swapped out on the D line, so they're
say
going
he's
against their backups
First and
here.
10.
I say he stepped out a lot
the
earlier than he was
23-yard
actually
line.
tackled.
But first down. So it's
So
going to
this
look
is
like
the
that
second drive Littleton has been able to sustain and get it down into close to the end zone. We'll see if they can punch it in here.
Well, it was a nice throw. Oh, he had number 10, Zach Milner, coming underneath. He certainly had to get rid of it right away.
Coast
as
pass
the
intended for
D line
Milner is
was
incomplete.
coming
Jimmy
in
O'Keefe
on
coverage. Second down
Brady
and
to
10
coast,
for Littleton.
but just went a little high on the pass there for an incompletion.
Was a nice tight spiral. Let's try to find the positive in that play.
Brady throws a good ball, no
Good-
doubt about
good
it. He has
spiral.
a nice arm, throws a nice football, knows what he's doing with it. I'm sure he would love to have more time back there to, make his reads, but you got to do with what you got, unfortunately.
Oh, good play.
So
Timing play there. for
excellent
Woodward.
throw, yeah, to John Woodward,
Coast
number
pass
6.
complete to Woodward.
That was
Nicholas
Familia,
Yellen
who almost had a
coverage.
pick 6. He tried to undercut that ball,
Is enough
hit
for
that
another
little window
Littleton
there
first
to John Woodward for the first down.
That was a good
First
pass
and
by
10,
the
Littleton
coast.
from
Zipped
the
it right in
13.
there. Good speed on that one.
Yeah, if he waited half second longer, that was going to go the other way, unfortunately. So it was a great throw, great read.
You see the temperatures have dropped because, we got the steam coming out of people's mouth.
So he's going to he's going to keep it himself, but
Going to get sacked for about
it's number
7-yard
70,
loss.
LeMay again.
The coast tackle for loss by Matt LeMay.
Another tackle for a loss. He's been all over the
Loss
Littleton
of
backfield today.
6
Oh,
on the
interesting.
play.
They gave him
Second
forward
down,
progress
16
on that.
for Littleton.
Yeah, so it's where the tackle would start, not where it ended. He threw him back like Tom Brady was thrown back and got a big penalty called. I guess that doesn't apply to this Brady to Coast. Threw a little behind Woodward there.
The coast
He
pass
definitely was
intended
looking at
for
him the whole
Woodward is
time.
incomplete.
Yeah, so
3
Third
receivers over
and
this side. He never
16
even
for Littleton.
gave him the time of day.
yeah,
You got to give a little look over there, just to keep the defense.
yeah, those calls are, he's making the read at the line of scrimmage. He's trying to see who's got the man coverage, and he's, going with the play call and who it's supposed to be intended for there. Now, it looks like they're going to have a running clock here for the rest of the game as it's a 5-score difference. He's got, nice throw and nice catch by number 7, Teddy Hunt. It's going to be 4th down, though, so let's see if Littleton decides to try to kick a
Goes
field goal,
pass
put some
is
points on the
complete.
board, or
Teddy's
just go
got
for the touchdown.
some good
Teddy Hunt.
hands here this game.
Yeah,
Coming
Teddy's
up
had some
fourth
nice
down
catches
and
this year. He had the
5 for
first catch
Littleton.
and touchdown of the year at home. Can't recall the game, but it was that second home game of the year. But he's had a good season at wide receiver.
The Hunt family, of course, has had some great athletes throughout the decades here in Littleton, starting with Teddy's grandfather, Harbo Hunt.
All right. He was a big Littleton high school football player.
He was they didn't have football then, baseball and basketball.
Okay. Harpo. Really?
Tyngsboro
Harpo?
takes
Harbo.
timeout.
Harbo.
Yeah, Jim
Okay.
Jim Hunt.
Okay, well, his
And then-
nickname, I got it.
and
Yeah, I know.
his-
This is people you're talking about. I
Yeah.
know the Hunt family, of course, and the Corey family is a Littleton, staple. A lot of you guys. Yeah, I know Matt, Teddy's dad.
Yep.
He grew up here. I'm not sure if he was a good athlete or not, but
He was.
what was his
Basketball, I'd say, probably his best sport.
Nice.
Yep.
So there's a timeout by Tyngsboro there. And that will stop the clock. As they want to preserve the shutout on senior night. So a lot of pride on the line on this play here for Littleton and Tyngsboro.
For Littleton.
They don't want to give up the points. Littleton doesn't want to get the shutout.
They can still pick up a first down without getting a touchdown. So
Oh, he has him. Oh, he threw a little bit outside and almost was picked off. But it will be a turnover on downs.
The coast pass is incomplete, broken
That
up
was
by
number 2.
Adam Durant.
Adam Durant with the defensive
Tyngsboro will
play.
take over on downs.
So 4:48 left. Clock is running. I would imagine that Tyngsboro will play very conservative
First
here.
and 10,
Can't imagine they'll throw the ball
Tyngsboro
again.
from the 6-yard line.
I don't think Littleton will have enough time to get the ball back with the running clock. So that may have been their last chance, Mark.
yeah, I see Tyngsboro's starting group is still out there. Looks like intact.
And I would imagine that all of their seniors are on the field as well right now,
Yeah.
even if they aren't starters.
I think a different tailback there, number 3. Don't know
Nice
if we've
tackle by
seen
number
him
2.
yet.
Yep,
Hayden
first-
Langenfeld on the
is Caden
carry.
Langenfeld,
Oh, yeah.
a junior. So
Tackle on the play by
he's been
Evan
around a little
Mano.
bit, not been getting the ball too much.
Gain of 7 on the play.
Another
Second and
cramp
3.
here for
For the
Tyngsboro. It's going to stop the clock. So 3:45 left, 35-0. It's a tough season for Littleton. I believe, like I said, we don't really know a lot about West Bridgewater next week for senior night.
Don't forget to join
But
us immediately following
can't
the
imagine
conclusion of the game for our senior
that
night ceremonies where we honor.
It's going to
our
be a
football
weak team.
seniors
That's
and
usually
our
a pretty big
cheerleading
town,
seniors.
from what I remember from down the South Shore. But we can only hope that they're, missing some people maybe.
Right.
I don't know what else to say really about that. But
Well, I guess, the seniors got to gather together and regroup and get coached up, be ready.
and short gain's going to be just
Caden
shy of
Langenfeld
the
with
first
the
down.
carry.
Caden Langenfeld again. Tackled by number 66, Andrew Milner. He's still stretching that back out.
It's one thing
Short gain on the
to
play, 3rd down and 1.
just be outplayed because you have
Tyngsboro.
bigger guys in the other team, driving you back, making the holes, whatever. And it's another thing to play a game where you've made a lot of mistakes, a lot of turnovers,
Nick
a lot of
Osceola, the
fumbles, a lot of
quarterback.
just offsides and penalties and whatever. Littleton really hasn't played that. I think they just got physically outplayed today.
Yeah, they have. I was a QB keeper and actually fell straight down. So it'll be 4th down.
No gain on the play, 4th and less than a yard for Tyngsboro.
So number 9, Nick Osceola was in there, quarterback there for that one play. And Jimmy O'Keefe is back in at quarterback. That would explain the Bosch QB keeper. Didn't look like he knew what to do. It just kind of fell right to the ground. Unless they're showing some mercy here. And Littleton's going to stop. It's a fumble. Looks like Tyngsboro got it back. They can't fumble the ball forward. So I think they're going to call it. Oh, well, they gave him the first down. I didn't think they were allowed to fumble the ball forward
Short
at
gain
this
on the
level.
play on the quarterback sneak. It is enough for a Tyngsboro first down.
I didn't think they had it before he fumbled the ball, and if they give him forward
The drive
progress,
continues first and
to me
10
it didn't look like he had it.
from the
And
16-yard
a
line.
fumble forward to get the first down, I didn't think it was legal
Shades
either.
prevention and
All right, so
quarterback
let's look for
now
some
for
positive things. So
Tyngsboro.
the positive things, as of now, the did not give up 40 points.
Yep, oh, there's a fumble. And it's going to be Littleton's ball here.
And it is.
Let's see what they do here. They got a
Fumble
minute
on the
20,
play recovered by Littleton.
and the clock is running.
You know, you could say they held them to 35 points.
Held
right?
them to 35.
Yep.
Don't
Because,
jinx it yet, Mark. Because some things can happen here.
Nah, it's
Littleton will
over
take
till
over
it's
first
over.
and 10
So Gregory
from the
DeShane in the
Tyngsboro
quarterback here for
16-yard
Littleton.
line.
So let's see if he can air it out and get the ball in the end zone here. I would imagine Littleton may take a timeout or two just to give him a chance to do something. As the clock is running, 45 seconds left. Oh, threw the out pattern to Jamison Hegarty, who's getting on the field, number 17, the
Greg
sophomore.
DeShane's
freshman.
pass intended for Jamison Hegarty is incomplete. Second and
I thought
10.
after the first two games that DeShane would go on 1,000%.
He
for
was
passing
1,000% at one point this season. So this looks like it's going to be the last play of the game unless Littleton calls a timeout. Oh, number 72, there's a flag down. Jamison Hegarty with the catch. He stopped at the 2 or 3 yard line. There is a flag down. I wonder if Littleton will call timeout here. Give
Jamison
it a chance.
Hegarty
I
on the
think Littleton
reception.
might be offsides.
So that's a big moment for Jamison. That's a first catch on the varsity team. So big moment for the Hegartys. Happy for
3 man on
Jamison,
the
very
field.
good kid.
Tyngsboro, that penalty is
sophomore.
declined. The results of the play stand. First and goal, Littleton.
So they're going to run right up to the
From the
line of scrimmage. See if they
3-yard
can
line.
snap the ball here with 4 seconds left. There we go. 4, 3, 2. They got the ball off. And he just threw it short. He had John Woodward in the end
Pass
zone.
is incomplete. And that
So
is the
unfortunately
end
not
of
able
the
to get
ball
that
game.
last,
Your score,
but they, showed a little bit of heart there at the end, causing the fumble. And getting the ball back with a chance to put it in the end zone right before the end of the game.
All right, John, well, the final score, Littleton 0 and Tyngsboro 35. Join us next week when we'll be broadcasting live again at home.
Don't forget to stay tuned
Thanks
for our
again, John.
Senior Day
Have a good
activities.
week. And we'll
Take place.
we'll see you next one.
See you in a couple weeks, Mark, but you'll see me out there when I'm on the field.
I'll say hi to you.
Thank
Okay.
you. I appreciate
You
that.
got it.
Thanks, Mark. Thanks, everybody.
You got it. Have a good night.